Caitlin Clark, one vote shy of unanimous Rookie of the Year. Shannon Sharpe fuels controversy. Caitlin Clark falls one vote short of unanimity, and controversy erupts. Clark, who dazzled during her rookie season in the WNBA and won the coveted 2024 Rookie of the Year award, has ignited a debate that no one expected. With 66 of a possible 67 votes, the 22-year-old fell just one vote short of becoming only the fifth player in league history to win the award unanimously. The reason? That lone vote went to Angel Reese, and many, including diehard fans like Shannon Sharpe, believe there is more behind the decision. On his Nightcap show, former NFL player and commentator Shannon Sharpe made no secret of his annoyance at what happened. "It seems personal," Sharpe commented, insinuating that the vote could have been a retaliation against Clark. And no wonder. Not only did Caitlin lead the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance since 2016, but she was also the rookie leader in points and assists, breaking records and leaving an indelible mark on the season. Sharpe compared the situation to the famous case in which Ken Griffey Jr. was not unanimously voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, which sparked a similar controversy. "I don't understand how you come to the conclusion that Caitlin Clark should not be the unanimous choice," Sharpe continued, stressing that the young star's impact on the league has been undeniable, both in the game and in the ratings. The controversy has echoed not only among Clark fans, but also among women's basketball followers. After the Indiana Fever were eliminated from the playoffs, both game attendance and television ratings dropped noticeably, which Sharpe says demonstrates Clark's magnetism in the league. "When she was playing, people were watching the games. Now, the numbers are not the same," he said. Despite falling one vote short of unanimity, Caitlin Clark is still considered a generational talent. Her humility and respect for past generations have won over fans, and her connection with the likes of Sharpe only strengthens her place in the pantheon of women's basketball greats. But the debate remains open. Was that lone vote fair? Or was it really personal? With a season full of records and shining moments, Caitlin Clark has secured her place in basketball history. But this controversial vote has opened up a new conversation about the dynamics behind awards and voting in the WNBA. Will Angel Reese remain a rival to Clark, or will we see a future collaboration on the court? What is clear is that this story doesn't end here. And fans will be watching every step of Caitlin Clark's promising career. Victor Wembanyama pays Caitlin Clark the ultimate compliment, explains why he was in awe of Fever star in college. Few rookies exceed expectations after being picked first in any American sports league. There are even fewer who run away with Rookie of the Year awards unanimously, or almost unanimously. Fortunately for basketball fans in 2024, there were two players of such status, one from each major league. Victor Wembanyama became the seventh NBA player to win the honor by capturing every single vote, and Caitlin Clark tallied all but one, which went to Angel Reese when voted the WNBA's premier rookie. The two stars are familiar with one another, too. The Spurs center shouted out the Fever guard publicly in a Q&A on the team's social media platforms Friday. Here's everything to know about Wembanyama paying Clark the ultimate compliment, explaining why he was in awe of her in college. Updated NBA player rankings, where LeBron, Curry, and more stars land ahead of 2024-25 season. What did Victor Wembanyama say about Caitlin Clark? Members of the Spurs roster were asked to name a WNBA player who inspires them and what makes them stand out in a video posted to the team's social media accounts. Wembanyama quickly answered, Caitlin Clark, and then elaborated on his choice. "When she was in college, the only college player that I was really in awe of the game," he said. "Men and women's college basketball, she's probably the most impressive I've seen." Clark, of course, had a dominant career at Iowa. In 139 games over 4 seasons, Clark averaged 28.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.4 rebounds. She finished with the most career points, most career three-pointers, and most career assists in Division I basketball, men's or women's. There's plenty more where that came from, too. Clark and Wembanyama both had historic, record-breaking seasons in their respective leagues. With San Antonio, the French national achieved many milestones his rookie year, like becoming the second first-year player ever to record a 5-by-5 game, at least 5 points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, and notching a 40-point, 20-rebound game in March. In Indiana, Clarke propelled the Fever to attendance numbers never seen before in the WNBA and record-breaking viewership stats. Not to mention, she earned Rookie of the Month 4 times, recorded the first 2 triple-doubles by a rookie in league history, and broke the single-season assist record, to name a few of her other accolades. It's worth mentioning when comparing the two that the NBA plays nearly twice as many regular season games as the WNBA. However, the Fever did make their way into the postseason and the Spurs did not, which is another thing to consider.